Hi, I'm Andrew and this is Overcomers. I get to make movies, I get to make music, I get to travel the world and do fun things like motivational speaking and working with young people all the time. It's amazing, but it wasn't always this way. I went through terrible adversity to get even the first little taste of success. I went through crippling depression for many years, and in that time I only wanted to know one thing. These successful people that I see on TV around me, pastors, whatever, what did they go through to get there, and how did they get through? How did they overcome? And this series is interviews with those kinds of people. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you're encouraged, I hope you're motivated. Enjoy.
My child, I wipe your tears away, give you hope again. You're not alone, you're not alone. My child, I wipe your tears away, give you hope again. You're not alone, you're not alone.
Okay, so I am with the incredible Mr. Saal, the Jager. What an incredible guy. This guy owns his own shopping center. He's got this massive security company, water company. He's into property development, and somehow he still also squeezes in time to coach kids in canoeing and be very involved in town council, sorting out very difficult affairs. And it's going to be great hanging out with him a bit, finding out from him how he overcame the adversity that got in his way in achieving what he has achieved. Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Saal the Jager. So, Mr. the Jager, so I've bragged now about your successes, but people who watch this show are only interested in one thing. What is the worst thing that you had to face in building your dream, and how on earth did you overcome it?
Look, yeah, there was a couple of times like that. I mean, it's not busy. It's not. I developed a couple of places. I developed a flat, some flats in Paris, 13 flats, and during that time, I actually got sick. I got shingles, which was, afterwards I read about it, it's just stress. And it's just the way you handle things. But I overcame that, and after that I built this shopping center. And yeah, look, these things happen, but you just have to face it. I mean, depression is not a nice thing. It's not a nice place to be. It's not a nice thing. And there was some stage in my life where I thought that life is not worth going on. There was a time in my life when I thought that I got the bad side of the world. That I was looking for happiness outside myself. I thought that I was suffering the most in the world. And I think the day when I realized that I can make a change. I don't have to have a nice car to be happy. I don't have to have a nice house to be happy. I think that day my life changed. And I think the important thing in life is that you have to have some goals. If you get up in the morning and you don't know what you're going to do today, what's going to happen, and you have got something to look forward to, what's the point of getting up? Yeah. So you have to set yourself some goals, and I've learned that first, you must have a dream, and then you have to write down how you're going to get to that. How you're going to fulfill this dream of yours. Put some task to it, put some dates to it, and then you can achieve it.
Okay, great. So I hope you were motivated, enthused, encouraged. I hope you learned something. And we would love to come to your church or your school or your business, whatever, whenever. We can do anything from small concerts to massive crusades. Our goal is to spread this message of overcoming. You can overcome. You're more than an overcomer. It doesn't matter what you're going through. All that matters is where you're going to. See you on the next episode. Bye.
I wipe your tears